Okay, today is January 20th, and I want to give you an overview of the exterior of the car. You'll notice the bumper on the driver's side is a little higher, and I'm pretty sure that that's caused by the bumper braces, one of which is not connected and looks like it's a little bent. Car might have been hit in its life, but it looks to me like the bumper itself is straight. I do not like the amount of space between the bumper guards and the bumper, and all these holes should be filled. I don't want this plug here, all the holes filled. This bumper guard is only attached with one bolt because the bracket is bent in the back. The grill looks pretty good. There's a rock ding right here, and the trim around the headlights looks to be in good shape. The signal lights, the lenses look to be a little fogged. I'm not sure if we can polish up that glass or restore that glass. The hood emblems here are in pretty good shape, although I don't know if you can make out there's like some damage right here. And the goddess is going to need to be redone. There's a little bit of pitting on either side of the shoulders here, and a dent. Looks like somebody tried to grab this with a pliers or something. The paint on the car is for the most part original. I'll point out where you can actually see through it to the primer. Both sides of the fenders were repaired at some point and not done well. You can see here where it's bulging out, and this is off by a good ½ inch, the whole bottom of the fender and the trim. The trim around the windows is all in good shape. It's not bent or dinged. There are swirl marks in it, and that would have to be taken care of. This strip here of stainless has got a couple of holes in it, like right here and here. See that? So that has to be taken care of. There's a scratch here in this piece as well. A little bit of blistering here. I don't know if you can make that out. Little wrinkles. Same over here. And I don't know if you could make out the coloration of the paint. Right in here you can see the brown primer underneath, pretty much going up the fender and on the roof line as well. Same thing back here. Swirl marks and brush marks. This is a one-piece of glass, which I believe will have to be replaced. It's scratched in some places, and I'd like these braces out. Want them taken out. I want the door handles shaved, and I want the Cadillac script off of there as well. Maybe we can use that script on the engine cover. The rear bumper should be tucked in, moved up and tucked in, so that it follows the line of the car right around and down and picks up this curve, so that this is all one line coming up and not broken up by the bumper. The trunk latch will be shaved. I need a a new reflector here, and let's see, the stainless on this side is in pretty good condition as well. I want to keep the spotlight, but the mirrors are going to have to change to something more modern and bullet life. Overall, the car is going to have kind of an aircraft inspiration as it was originally designed from that P-38. Here in this piece of stainless you can see there's a hole right here, and again this fender is out of line. Not as much as the other, but still not done with a repair in the same place. The antenna will be shaved. Now the visor. I really want to retain the visor. The problem with it is that it's very sensitive to the wind. As you can see, it's fastened right into the drip rail on either side, and then under here there's one bracket or two brackets that fasten it to the center of the windshield. And you see that? Well, that buffets in the wind, and I'm wondering if there's a way of maybe putting a skin on the other side to reduce the amount of air turbulence, and possibly welding the visor directly into the roof with some brackets underneath. Maybe one in the middle here, or maybe two, depending on what you guys think. But I'd like to retain the visor because it kind of gives the car a kind of menacing look. The windows, there's a lot of delamination, particularly on the front windshield and the vent windows. The other windows of the car are in pretty good shape, and at some point I'd want all the windows to you know, a light tint, nothing bad. In terms of ride height, the front tires are a size smaller than the back tires. The diameter of that tire is in the rear is 28 inches, and the one in the front is 26 inches. Ultimately, I'd like the ride height such that the skirt kind of dissects the wheel. So that should drop in the back maybe 2 inches maybe, and of course slightly higher in the back, and I don't know if that's the suspension or the diameter of the wheel. But for the most part, on the exterior, repainting the car at some point, that's pretty much what I'm looking for in the terms of modifications to the exterior of the car. Okay.